This is the National News Desk, America's News Now. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Dee Dee Gatton, and we begin with the White House not backing down tonight on their effort to deploy National Guard troops to Chicago and Portland, despite legal battles mounting. Take a listen here.
You guys are framing this like the president wants to take over the American cities with the military. The president wants to help these local leaders who have been completely ineffective in securing their own cities. And we have already seen there's a positive formula for that. Look at Washington, D.C.
Our team is standing by with the very latest. Our Victor Park is in Portland, Oregon, where protests at an ICE facility have been going on for months with several arrests made. But first, we go to Jeff Harris of the Live Desk with how city leaders, Jeff, are trying to halt this takeover.
Taking a live look over Chicago tonight, where the city and Illinois are suing the Trump administration to halt the deployment of National Guard troops to the city, calling the move, quote, patently illegal. Earlier today, President Trump signing an order to deploy 300 Guard members to the city for up to 60 days.
Without my permission and against my vigorous objections, the president has federalized 300 Illinois National Guard military troops and hundreds of National Guard members from Texas, and he has ordered them to activate for duty in Illinois. Let me be clear. Donald Trump is using our service members as political props and as pawns in his illegal effort to militarize our nation's cities.
Out now to Portland, Oregon tonight, where a federal judge is once again halting the deployment of troops to the city after the Trump administration attempted to circumvent the original order by deploying the National Guard from California. In response, the president suggesting he could invoke the Insurrection Act in order to send U.S. troops to Portland and also Chicago.
But we have an Insurrection Act for a reason. If I had to enact it, I'd do that. If people were being killed and courts were holding us up, or governors or mayors were holding us up, sure, I'd do that. I mean, I want to make sure that people aren't killed. We have to make sure that our cities are safe.
California Governor Gavin Newsom is now urging other governors to denounce the National Guard deployments, calling out the National Governors Association, saying the organization has lost its voice.
We go back out now to Portland, Oregon, where we find Victor Park from our station K2 joining us outside an ICE facility there. Some late developments with the conservative influencer who was arrested out at an ICE facility. Tonight we're learning Nick Sortor won't be charged with disorderly conduct. Tell us more about that decision.
I'll tell them to go home.
That's right. Hey there, Dee Dee. The Multnomah County District Attorney's Office says there was probable cause for Portland police to arrest Nick Sortor, but after reviewing video and other kind of evidence, the DA's office says that there was not enough probable cause to determine that Nick Sortor committed a crime. In fact, we've got video to show you what happened that night, and it shows two protesters following Sortor and eventually surrounding him. At some point, he is knocked to the ground. He picks up some sort of flashlight and continues on with those protesters continuing to follow him. Moments after the DA decided to not charge Sortor, Sortor spoke out and says he should not have been arrested.
And is that
It was a smart move because all of the evidence was in my favor. There was no evidence against me at any time. So everybody there has a camera for the most part at these demonstrations or whatever we want to call them in the streets. And all of those videos that came out showed that I was the victim. I was the one that was jumped. I was the one that was thrown into a hole. I was the one that was punched.
And by the way, those two protesters who surrounded Sortor was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct, according to the DA's office.
And Victor, so a similar scene, I imagine, to what we are witnessing behind you. Was this at the same facility or nearby that facility?
Yeah, it was actually right across the street from it. And let's show you the scene right now. You can see a lot of protesters out here in front of the ICE facility. It is a mixture of pro-ICE and anti-ICE protesters. And as we pan to the left, you're actually going to see some Portland police officers right over there along with other protesters. It is just on the other side of that where that incident happened involving Sortor. But right now it has been peaceful. ICE has been making announcements as they open the gate and allow those people going in and out of the ICE facility to do so. But when that happens, it is sort of when those tensions start to rise because those protesters start to surround that area. I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, we'll let you go, let you monitor the situation, check back in with you in about an hour. Victor Park reporting tonight from Portland, Oregon. Thank you.